Hey you guys, it's Sandra from asexualise.com in association with World of Quirky and Quirky Academy. How are you doing? It's really nice to see you. Don't forget at the end of this video, if you like it, to give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends and leave your comments below. It's really important I get some feedback from you so I know I'm doing things right and I know more videos that you want to see. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what asexuality is for those of you who are unsure. Asexuality is a lack of sexual attraction. Okay, it's a lack of sexual attraction. So basically, you might be in a relationship with someone, but you don't actually want sex with them. You might have noticed that other people talk about sex a lot, that other people talk about sexual relationships and what they do in it, and you're really not interested. You know, it's not appealing to you. You might find that you love someone and you're in bed with them, but you still don't want sex with them. That is a sign you are asexual. So I remember the A in asexual as absence of sexual attraction. I was in a group a couple of weeks ago and I was having a debate with some asexual people about sexual attraction and sexual desire, because in one of my previous videos I said that asexuality is a lack of sexual desire. It is a lack of sexual attraction that's well known throughout the internet, and they were debating with me about whether it's a lack of sexual desire. They said it wasn't. Now, in the dictionary, sexual attraction and sexual desire by dictionary definition are exactly the same thing. And when I say sexual desire, I mean you have a desire to have sex with that person, as in you desire their body, you want them sexually, you want to be sexually active with them because you want them in a sexual manner. You lust after them, in other words. Okay, now on Avon Wiki, if you look on there, they talk to you about sexual attraction, primary sexual attraction, and secondary sexual attraction. Now, secondary sexual attraction, they say, is a sexual desire, as in the sense that you want to have children. So you want sex to have children, or you want sex to form an emotional connection. And actually, sexuals also want sex to form an emotional connection. That's one of the things they keep going on and on about, why it's important for everyone to have sex. Because it is important to feel close to them emotionally, but you do not have to have sex to feel close to someone emotionally. That's one of the main things about being asexual. You can be close to someone, you can feel like you're integrated with their soul even without having sex. Okay, so asexual people, they some of them do masturbate and they do want sex. Not as in they desire that person's body, but they desire sex as in they want to have sex to have a baby perhaps, or to please their partner. You know, some of them are in groups saying they even enjoy sex, but they just don't feel sexually attracted to them. So, you know, they probably wouldn't instigate sex. Their partner would have to say I want sex, or they'd instigate it if they knew that that's what their partner expected and they've got into some sort of routine. It's a bit like a mathematical equation to an asexual. You know, it's the sum, it's a result, it's a sum of everything. So they are doing it to get a result rather than to actually have the sex because they desire the sex itself, if you understand what I mean. So it might have confused you. I really hope I haven't confused you, but that's my take on asexuality, sexual desire, and it's really important to understand that. And you will get sexuals who do say that you can have sexual desire without sexual attraction. Now, sexuals can desire sex without sexual attraction because they desire the sex. And I really hate to say this, but there are loads and loads of people, particularly guys, that will say stuff like, I just want to shag tonight. And they will also say stuff like, I want to shag a fat, ugly girl. You know, let's get some fat, ugly girls and shag them. And this is disgusting to me. I don't like it at all, but I've heard them say that. I love clubbing, but I don't go to clubs for sex. And I've heard them saying stuff like that, you know, in conversation. And it's really horrible. For a start, people, girls or anyone who's fat are not ugly. They are beautiful. Big is beautiful. And look how many large people have gorgeous faces. You know, absolutely stunning faces. And they have, you know, big, lovely, voluptuous breasts that some people might like. They can have soft, gentle skin. Can be highly intelligent. You know, big is just as beautiful as being small. So let's get that one cleared up for a start. Okay, and so just because they're big does not mean they're ugly. And they shouldn't be saying that about any person being ugly. You know, it's really horrible, but this is what happens. So basically, they've got in their mind, these guys, for example, that they want sex. They are sexually desiring sex, if you like. And they may not even be attracted to a person, but they want to have sex with anyone because they want to fulfill their sexual need. To them, it's a bit like a drug. They need it. They've got going at their fix tonight. So this is the way it is. So you have to understand there are people like that out there in the world. Okay, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't sexually desire someone if I'm not sexually attracted to them. Because I don't want to have sex with someone who isn't desirable and who isn't attractive to me. If I'm not attracted to them, I don't desire them, if you get my meaning. However, I am a grey A, and this is where it gets a little bit complicated, because my body can get naturally aroused, okay? So if I'm passionately kissing a guy, I don't want to have sex with him, but my body can really want that type of thing with the person. I don't, my mind doesn't, but my body gets naturally aroused, okay? I don't look at porn. I don't like it at all. In fact, I hate it. Having said that, sometimes pictures come up on the internet, yeah, which I try to avoid at all costs, and it hardly ever happens to me. But the other day I was on Twitter, and literally a tweeter's profile picture had a man snogging a woman with his fingers up her vagina, and he was fingering her, and her breasts are all on show. She's completely naked. Now, how this thing can be allowed on Twitter, I do not know, but it was. And my body had an involuntary response where it felt aroused. You know, and I don't actually need to see any pictures or think of anyone to get myself aroused. I can just think in my mind, I'm aroused, and I can become aroused. I've known and learned this about myself. Okay? So there are very few people, I believe, in the world that can masturbate without actually being aroused over a particular person. So, you know, if you want to masturbate, that is. So asexuals do masturbate if they want to, you know? So asexuality is such a varied thing. But I hope I've cleared up the fact that asexuality is definitely a lack of sexual attraction. And it's up to you to work out whether you believe sexual attraction and sexual desire are the exact same thing, or whether you think they're separate. Okay, so I'd love to hear what you think. Put your comments down below. It's a debate that goes on Avon quite a lot between whether a lack of sexual attraction is the same as a lack of sexual desire. It goes on and on and on. So please leave your comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, because the more you give my videos a thumbs up, the more videos I can create for you. And share it with all your asexual friends. Share, 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 share. Look down below. Share, share, share buttons. Also, the Asexualise, it's called, newsletter, is coming out very, very soon. This week, in fact. So you haven't got long, a couple of days, to literally subscribe down below to receive that first newsletter. So the links are down below. Get subscribing now to it. It's going to be awesome. You're going to have inspiration. You're going to have some stuff about Asexuality Awareness Week. That was awesome. Give myself a hands up and a wave for that. Give you guys a hands up and a wave for that. It's brilliant. Asexuality Awareness Week was absolutely amazing. So we're going to recap on that. And there's going to be the guy from Merchandise, who's given us a little bit of information about the site. So, which is Asexual Merchandise, lots of different stuff on there, so that's all good. So there's lots and lots for you to read about in the new Asexualise, My Asexual Life newsletter, which is actually called Asexualise, Your Asexual Life, What's Happening, ? Is there. So please do sign up for that one below, using the links, and I'll see you on the next video. Until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. Bye-bye.